brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jose Hernandez will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. Ready now, Destin Hood. And as you take a look, look at the splits here. He's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
I'll admit, I'm a little concerned about Freddie Freeman right now. If you remember, he drove in over 100 runs last season, so everyone pretty much expected him to be a huge contributor again this year. That hasn't been the case so far, but it's still early. I'm hoping he starts the turnaround in this one.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. Walked a guy, now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So we got him swinging. Andrew Benintendi is the second out of the opening frame. Hey now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game. Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in. At the plate, Corey Spangenberg. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Fouled back. And another foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Into the box, Matt Dominguez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there were two down. Marco Hernandez steps in. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And here's a cold strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. In for strike two. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Destin Hood. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Now batting, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. He's set. Here's the 2-2. To short, hit hard. Gomez has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Montes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. No contact there, and it's 1-2. he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. He does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Marco Hernandez tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Alex Avila comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Destin Hood. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Destin Hood sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Carlos Asuaje is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
1 and 2.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Derek Nobles is into the ballgame. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series. With the season's outcome coming down to a final series, a manager chooses his words carefully.